So you are one of those individuals who is interested to start investing in Nairobi Stock Exchange. My name is Monsieur Augustine, and I need to give you an idea of what you need in order to start trading in Nairobi Stock Exchange. I first opened my CDS account in 2018, and I didn't participate so well in investing in Nairobi Stock Exchange, but I bought some few shares last year, that was in 2024, and they were abrupt. They have been shooting for so long, and I decided now I need to be an active investor in Nairobi Stock Exchange. So I need to give you an idea on what you need in order to open a CDS account, and you should start trading on Nairobi Stock Exchange. First, you need to open a CDS account, and if you have a bank account, most bank accounts do offer these services of being a stockbroker. If you are a cooperative client, you can decide to go and open a CDS account with Cooperative, KCB, and I believe there are a lot of banks which offer these services. So in order to open a CDS account, you need, I believe it's 2 passports, and if you have two passport size photos, and you need also an ID or a passport. So once you have these things, you can go and open a CDS account. Once you have a CDS account, nowadays things are done online. You can decide to download an app. For instance, we have Nairobi Security Exchange app, and also some bank accounts also have their own apps. For instance, I use Cooperative, they have Kingdom Securities, which you can use in order to buy those shares. So how much, now once you have downloaded those apps, now you can go forward and buy those shares. Some of the things which you need to understand before you buy shares in Kenya, you need at least to buy 100 shares. You buy in multiples of 100. So if you are going to open to buy, for instance, the shares of KPLC at the moment is trading at around 8 shillings. So you need not less than 800 shillings to buy 100 shares. And there are some deductions which stockbrokers, deductions or a fee, and some other fees which you require in order to buy those shares. So for around 850, you can have 100 shares of KPLC. Let's say if you want to buy shares of Safaricom, you may need around 2600 to buy those shares, because at last I saw the shares of Safaricom were trading at around 25 shillings per share, which means that you need not less than 2500 to buy those shares. There are some prices which range, maybe there are those individuals who want to buy those shares from 24.5 shillings. There are those who want to buy at 24 shillings. So it varies, but that's how the rough amount which you need in order to buy those shares. So if you are going to buy those shares of Safaricom, you may need around 2600. There is brokerage fee. There is also the amount which you are required in order to buy those 100 shares, and that may amount to around 2600 Kenyan shillings. And also there are other more expensive shares which even range to around above 200 Kenyan shillings. So you may require not less than around 20,000 Kenyan shillings to acquire those shares, and also there's brokerage fees in order to buy those shares. So for those individuals who have been in a dilemma, what amount of money are you required in order for you to start investing in the Nairobi Stock Exchange? For you to start investing in the Nairobi Stock Exchange, you may require any given amount of money, but what you need to ensure that is you don't have less than the amount which is required to buy 100 shares. For instance, there are shares which go even for 2 bob. There are shares which even go to 100 bob, 5, no, there's no 500, but 200 around them. So there's no minimum amount which is required, but what you need to understand is you need to have amount which only buys 100 shares at minimum. So that's all you need. So for those individuals who are interested to start investing in Nairobi Stock Exchange, I do believe it's a nice culture, it's a nice investment strategy. And for instance, starting out your own company, it's being hectic. So if you find a way in which you are going to choose a nice company which is going to offer you dividends, which is going to gain capital gain, then it's a sure way in which you are going to start investing in Nairobi Stock Exchange. So if you are interested to go and start investing in Nairobi Exchange, first go and open your CDS account, which most banks do offer, and then you should start investing with the lowest amount which you have, and that journey begins. And with snowball effect, probably you're going to be one of the largest investors within the country. I wish you all the best. See you in my next one.